Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. I'm Casey. I'm here with Art Review SRQ, and we'll be interviewing Leon Zobel today. We'll be talking to him a little bit about his art and where it comes from. What brought you here to Sarasota?
July, August, and September weather. I love the warmth. My cousin and her husband had a condo here, so we've been coming for 20 years just to visit. And we love the water, and so family and weather and water.
I've never lived in snow, but you did up there in Minnesota. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, winters were very nice.
How do you like the summer here? It's very
Oh, I
warm.
love it. It's just wonderful.
And what made you start creating? What made you want to get into art?
It's just part of me. I've drawn ever since I was a little kid. I can't draw anymore. I keep getting less and less structured with the paint.
What did you always like? You said you drew as a kid. Did you always were you drawn to color?
I drew landscapes mostly. And it was always water and trees.
How did you get your foot in the door for people to see your art?
In Minnesota, I used to always have home shows, and always in a few galleries too. And I started making greeting cards, just taking photographs of my work and then making cards. And it was the best thing as far as showing people what my work really was. And then I think people were interested. The cards were a big hit, and more people came to the shows all the time.
And in your home?
Yes,
That's
wonderful. It was wonderful. It was very fun. I've done the show since 1993.
Wow. Do you still do them now? Do you do home shows?
Yeah, I do. Every March, probably the end of March, and I try to do one October, November, sometime just before the holidays.
Both of our prime weather times.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
you have kind of a variety. You don't have one. Seems like you don't have one specific style that you stick with. Everything's a little bit different, which is really nice.
I think it's different too.
Yeah.
I've had a couple friends that used to come to the show. They really studied it, and they said, "Oh, I can see similarity in them."
Yeah.
But I think they're all different.
I think they're all very different. Yeah.
For a while, I like neutral or whatever. And so for, I don't know, a couple of years, almost everything was just white.
Really?
And maybe I'd add a little bit of beige or something, just a little. And then I started putting in lots of metallics because I thought, well, that'll add color. And the metallics so often pick up colors, whatever anybody has. So,
it reflects off your wall color.
Yeah, so then I had the white with the genuine gold and stainless steel silver or stainless steel leaf and some copper foils and lots of metallic powders. And there's some stone, use some mica stone and garnets.
And how do you do that? How do you?
That's a brand of paint that I like. It's golden, but they're really innovative, and they put stone in some of the paint, and so whatever it's in, it will dry, and you just see the stone.
And it adds a lot of texture.
Yeah. And then since that works so good, and the company quit making the garnet, I used some of my own stone.
Wow,
So
and you make the paint with the stone? Wow.
I just dribble the little rocks or the pebbles in the paint, and like this one has the gold and the silver mica stone that comes in paint, and then the bottom has copper shavings. I just love the stone.
It adds so much texture and so many little kind of reflective spots to it.
Yeah.
Different when you move around.
Yeah.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to create, someone who feels like you did when you were a kid?
Ignore all standards. Don't let anyone tell you how you should do something. Just let it flow out, like whatever you feel like. Don't try to make yourself do a certain thing. just start out and just kind of
Don't try to
let
fit in a
yourself
box.
go and
Yeah.
and just see what happens. I think people will learn some technique that they like to use, which you need to, I guess. But I don't think anyone should tell you what's right or wrong about using a certain thing. I think you should just totally be yourself and let whatever happens happen.
What would you like a patron of the arts or an appreciator to know? What would you like someone who's interested in your art to know? Just anything.
I want the art to be something that people will look at and not try to see what I see in it. I want people to be able to look at it and make them think a little bit more about maybe themselves or life, and have the piece of art mean something to them, not because I said what it meant. I love the landscape and the water and stuff, but I'd never sat down to paint that.
Yeah.
But then after I'm done painting, so often I'll see something that I saw.
Yeah, the things that you soaked in.
Yeah.
Subconsciously.
Yeah.
How can we stay connected with you? How do you have websites and?
Yep, I have a website, leonzobelartgallery.com. I'm part of Art Review SRQ.
And how do we get invited to your home shows?
Well, I do invites on the website and Facebook and U.S. mail and email. Yes.
All right.
Good.
Thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
It was
Thank you.
wonderful talking to
This
you.
is good.
Yes.